Hey guys, so yeah, I really don't want to be coming on here and posting messages, posting this message, but I feel like it needs to be said. It's getting really bad. For a lot of you that know me, know that I've been the target of scam artists that are in Africa. They're Nigerian, and they take all my pictures offline and they create these fake profiles that they use to go ahead and create these fake romances with these women that are all over the world, really. And it's been going on for years, almost a decade. There's really nothing I can do about it. Lately it's been getting really bad. I get contacted at least once a day lately by these random women, sometimes up to 3 a day. And I don't know what's going on out there, but shit, man, it's getting bad. Today one person contacted me and said that she's been in a relationship with me for over a year, and she realized recently that it was a scam. And over the past year or so, she's spent or sent him over $4,000. That's only the second highest that I've been told about. The next highest one was $6,000, and typically I hear it's like around $600, $800, $400, whatever the case is. It's a lot of money is being scammed out of these women over the years. So I wrote down a message here, and it needs to be put out. And primarily, this message goes to the women that are tracking me down. I scripted it out because there's a lot that needs to be said, and I don't want to mess it up. I want to be clear when I say it, and I don't want to miss anything. And it's going to be sensitive, and it's going to hurt some feelings. So here goes. Excuse me just for reading out to you, but this message goes out to all women that are trying to track down the real man behind the pictures that have been used to scam them. What I have to say is very serious in nature, and it will be sensitive because what I have to say will likely be very harsh and hurt your feelings. Many of you do not speak English, so hopefully you will have someone explain this to you. I'm going to take this text and I'm going to post it in the comment below, so you can copy and paste it into Google Translate or whatever you've been using to communicate with these Africans. It's been said that there are only two ways to learn: repetition and trauma. It's not my job to teach you, and I certainly am not giving you any more time to gently convince you that this is a scam. The truth can be traumatic. So here's the truth. My name is Chad RYG, and I'm the one and only person in the world with that name and this face. Since at least 2011, my pictures have been taken from social media to create thousands, no joke, thousands of false profiles in all forms of social media and dating sites for the sake of luring women just like you into an online relationship. Pictures include not only myself, but also of various aspects of my life, like my dogs, my hobbies, and most egregiously of my children, all for the purpose of creating a compelling narrative to make them more attractive and believable, as well as to create a narrative of hardship in order to draw upon your pity. They especially use the fact that I'm in the military to play upon your feeling of patriotism or whatever other fantasy that this brings about. I'm not the only one that has this problem. Military personnel all over are often targeted for the same scams for all of the above reasons. In every case that I've seen, all evidence points to Nigerians. I often get random likes and friend requests from Nigerian men. Some profiles that use my name are the actual profiles of these Nigerian people. They use their own faces with my name. Fucking stupid. In fact, the label for this scam is Nigerian romance scam. And you can look that up on Google. It's a thing. And it's organized. You are being systematically targeted and methodically manipulated using your own emotions, needs, and intelligence to freely and readily transfer money from your pockets to theirs. Common narrative includes, I've been deployed to Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other number of countries for about 2 years. But now I'm out of the Army and I need money to get back home to my 2 sons because the Army left me in Turkey. In all scenarios, my wife is dead or on drugs, in prison, or otherwise out of the picture, and I'm just a poor single father without the means to get back home to my kids. And if I just had $600, I can get home and then we can finally be together. They will often evoke their religious spirit to appeal to your piety. Wake up. Nobody is ever deployed for 2 years. Soldiers will never get out of the military from a deployment zone. Soldiers, especially at my level, do not need your small amount of money to solve their problems. These scammers are easy to spot. If you are fluent in English, you'd see their grammar and spelling is terrible. I am an educated man with a master's degree. My written communication is impeccable. Page 2. The fake me is 20 to 30 years younger than you are. As a senior military official, sorry, that was page 3. Let me go back to page 2. All right, I'm an educated man with a master's degree. My written communication is impeccable. Oftentimes they use my name, but the ones that don't use my name, you might ask, why the name on their uniform doesn't match. Those with fake names will often use a last name and then a first one. So last name first. Okay, so they will use a name that you've probably never seen or has an odd spelling. If they give you a phone number, it'll be from a country code in Africa. They will ask for money in the form of phone cards or gift cards. They will always have an excuse why they can't call or video chat with you. It'll be due to security reasons or bad signal. Photos are out of date in old uniforms that we no longer use. They will profess their undying love and devotion to you within a week and probably start talking about marriage. I've been contacted by hundreds of women over the years, maybe over 1,000. You are not unique. If you are searching for the real me, then you fit into one of 2 categories. First category, you are too smart to fall for this scam, or you had fallen for it but realized it was a scam and you want to do the right thing. Track me down and let me know that this is happening. Thanks, I appreciate it, really I do, but no thanks. I'm told every day. Any discussion of the matter is a waste of both of our time and energy. Second category. You are not smart at all. And you've fallen for the scam and you are probably heavily financially invested into a false relationship. You might have been cut off and are looking for the one you thought was the love of your life. And you think you found him. You're probably angry and you'll not see the truth through your age. And you're threatening to report me to the FBI. Please do. They'll laugh at you, and maybe that will set you straight. You might think that I am actually the one perpetuating this scam, or that I'm in league with these Nigerians. I make almost $200,000 a year off of my real jobs. When I retire in under 3 years, I will make over $60,000 a year for the rest of my life. That all that would all be at risk if I were to be committing such a crime. I don't have time to develop a fake relationship with all my actual responsibilities in life. It is you that is the problem here. Your lack of intelligence and your excess of desperation is what provides the market for this organized crime to take place. It's economics. You are creating the demand, and anytime there is a demand, some enterprising individual will create the supply. Educate yourself. Spread the word. If it sounds too good to be true, then that should be a cue to step back, evaluate the facts of the scenario. There's no other way to make this next point without sounding arrogant and mean. But let me lay out the typical situation. The ideal target is a woman that is in her 60s, usually on government assistance, handicapped, alone, and unemployed. Page 3 now. The fake me is 20 to 30 years younger than you are, as a senior military official, in good shape, perfect health, with 2 children that I have to take care of, without a wife, and evidently I'm attractive. Weird, right? No. If I was looking for a woman, why in the hell would I seek out a woman who is part of that target demographic? Why would I need to take on another burden that I'd have to provide care for personally and financially? Your suspicions should be on high alert, but you're just not smart enough, or you're just desperate. You're probably a wonderful person, but you should probably have parental restrictions on your internet. Educate yourself and educate others. Does this hurt your feelings? Too bad. Reality doesn't care about your feelings, and if you're mad at me for putting a spotlight on your reality, then take a step back. Don't be selfish, and look at it from my perspective. Trauma. Learn the lesson. In either case, whether you're a Category 1 or Category 2, do not contact me, because it all adds up to hours and days off of my life. I'm not the guy you've been talking to, and I'm not interested in transferring your affections at whatever level. We aren't friends, and we will not be friends. And you might ask, why don't I do anything about this and report the profiles? Here's why. Number 1, it takes my time. Again, there are thousands of profiles. Number 2, I can only search out the ones that use my name. Number 3, Facebook only takes down about 50% of whatever I report. Instagram does absolutely nothing. Number 4, these Nigerian criminals will have a new profile up in 15 minutes. In closing, trust your instincts, accept the truth, educate yourself, and educate others. Again, do not contact me. Go to these fake accounts and expose them as fakes. Then move on with your life. Thanks for listening. Bye.